Hi everyone, this is the Word Chapter 4, Pause and Practice number 4. So we're getting close to having our brochure done, and so we're going to finish it off by adding some images that we had downloaded earlier from the Dropbox in Blackboard, and then we're going to do some other graphical image enhancements. All right, so let's go ahead and start off. So we want to go to the bottom right corner of our document, and we're going to insert a picture here. So I'm going to do Insert. In the Illustrations group, I'm going to find Picture and from a file. Then I'm going to find the logo, PHRE logo, and insert that, and it's going to put it where it wants to. So we're going to move it down, I'm going to scroll down, and I want to try and put it in the corner. Okay, and you see I'm having difficulty moving it. So one of the things that we need to do is to change the wrap, because it's currently set to in line with text, right? So it's not letting me move. So if we look at, we want to do picture tools, so picture format, and in the picture format, we want to find the wrap position, okay? So let me do that. And let's see, wrap text, choose in front of text. Okay, so I'm going to go to Arrange, Wrap, in front of text. Okay, I'm going to change the size of the picture, so the height is 1.2, and it's automatically set to keep the picture proportional. So now that I have the wrap set, I can grab it and drag it where I want and let go. It's okay wherever you do that, because we're going to actually position it. Okay, so just put it down here in the corner somewhere with the picture still selected. In the picture styles area, we're going to select, hold on, let me do this. We're going to do olive green accent 3. Okay, so I have the selected, and no, let's see, where am I, what am I doing? That is not what I want. Hold on, I'm so sorry, I was reading it wrong. So let me, we just are wanting to put, no, that's not, hold on. Okay, I'm so sorry. I keep reading this wrong, and I'm confused by it. So I need to stop flipping here. So we are on step 4D. We have already placed this towards the bottom. So now we're going to do the picture border, which we can do that. Picture border olive green accent 3. So let's open that up. And right here is our border. So olive green accent 3. So let's see what else. Picture border again. So picture border, weight, and we're going to do 1.5 points. So now you can see it's a little thicker of that olive green. So with it still selected, we're going to come to the arrange area, and we want to do the more layouts. So if I'm going to go to position and then find more layouts. Okay, that's going to get me to a screen similar to what we have here. So once we have the position and the advanced layout open, in the horizontal area right here, we're going to do absolute position, and we're going to do I was pretty close, 0.86 to the right of the page. So you have to change that to page. 8.6 to the right of the page. That keeps changing me. 8.6. Why is that not changing me? Allow overlap. Move object with text. Okay, we're going to do 8.6. And then absolute position for vertical is going to be 7 below page. 7. And then we're going to do OK. And then it's going to move. So now it's going to be tucked right in that corner, and it looks a little off to the outside of the margin, and that's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. So now what we want to do is put the for sale picture right here in the first column under this while on my real estate, and we're going to put it like in this fourth row, fourth item. So we're going to insert from illustrations, picture from file, and we're going to find for sale and insert it. It's going to insert wherever. It's going to make a big old mess, right? So first thing that we need to do is we're going to change the size and the wrap. So on the size, we're going to make it 1.2 tab. And now it's going to size it and put it somewhere. Here it is. So then we're going to change the wrap on it so I can put it where I want to. So we're going to go into arrange, wrap, square. And that's going to let me pull that, and I'm just dragging it. And I want to put it so that it's like item 3 is above it and 4 wraps around it. Okay, so I just, wherever it was on the page, I just drug it over here. Okay. So now what I want to do is right click on the picture, and we're going to insert a caption. And one of the things that's weird is you can't change the caption here, so you're going to do OK. It's going to put this little object container here. Now we're going to backspace and change it from figure 1 to meeting your needs. And then we're going to center it. So I did a Command E on your Mac. And with the caption still selected, I want you to use your Shift key and click on the for sale picture. Excuse me. And now what I want to do is I'm going to right click, group, and group. So now those two items are joined together. So if I were moving them, do you see they move together as one? I could still separate them if I wanted, but they are seen as one object. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm going to save, and then we have a couple more things to do. So the first thing, I'm on step 7 here. Change the paragraph spacing on the 2 quotes in the second column. So I'm going to put my cursor in this first quote here. And if I go to layout and find the after spacing, I'm going to change that to 12 points. And it's going to put more white space. I'm going to go to the second quote, change that after to 12. it's going to increase the white space there. And that's because if you look at the thing, we're going to put these little like bubbles around it, like those quote bubbles. And so we need to make some room for it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to insert a shape. So we're going to come over here to insert. It's in the illustrations. And we're going to find shape. And then I'm going to scroll down and look at the callouts. So I want the rectangular callout, which is the first one here. Click on it. Your mouse becomes the crosshair. So I want you to click and drag all the way across that first quote. We're going to adjust it, so don't worry about it. Then what happens is it puts it on top of it, right? So we don't want that, right? We want to send it backwards. So we're going to right click. Let's see here. Send behind text. So I right clicked, send to back, send behind text. Why is it? Send to back, send behind text. Why is that not? Okay, hold on a second. Send to back, send behind text. That should work. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, guys, I did it a different way. So I selected, I went right-clicked, and rather than send to back, I went to wrap text, and I said behind text. It's not exactly how the instructions say to do it, but my send to back, send behind text was not working correctly. So let's see here. Send backwards, send behind text. Yeah, that one didn't work for me. If it worked for you, great, but I got it a different way. Okay, so then what we want to do is and so we're going to do the shape style more. We're going to do colored outline, green, accent 3. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Green, accent 3. Oh, Helen. Colored outline. Colored outline. That's colored fill. Color outline. Oh, this top one. Green. Olive green, accent 3. Okay, so we have the outline. Now we need to do the fill. That's text. So let's go back to shape styles, shape fill, and we're going to do olive green, accent 3, lighter 80. Okay, and then in the effects, we're going to click on that. And shape effect, shadow. So that's text effect. Shape effects, shadow, and then that's this first one, offset diagonal bottom right. Okay, change the shape height to 0.9, 0.9, and the width to 3. Okay. Drag the shape to position it evenly behind the text. Okay, it looks okay. maybe a little bit. I use I think that looks fine. So now we did all of that. Do I want to do it again for this one? Well, no. So I'm going to do a Command C and a Command V, and it's going to create a second one. I can then click it here and size it so that it's now the size it needs to be. So height would be 1.4. Okay, much easier than going through that again. So now what I'm going to do is I want to select each shape. So I'm using my Shift key to select both of them. And then in the Arrange, Align Center, Align Center. Okay, so that shifted just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and save because I don't want to have to do that again if something would happen. All right, so we really only have this one thing left. So we're pretty good. All we have is this Emma Cavelli that we have to do. So we're going to add some word art, which is what this is. We're going to take this name that's here and change it into some word art. So let's see how we can do that. Step 10. Select Emma Cavelli. Select that text. And then we're going to select the word art button in the Insert tab. So right here. And then word art. And we're going to pick Gradient Fill Gray. I believe that's it right there. It's going to change. It's going to mess everything up. So don't worry about it. We'll fix it. So the first thing to fix is the height. So we're going to make the height 0.8 and the width 3.6. Okay, so that'll help. In the text effect, we're going to let's see. So what are we going to do here? Text. So I went into the word art styles, text effect, and what are we going to do? Reflection, tight. So that's this first one, touching. Okay. Click the position button. So I don't see that here, but it's under Arrange, Position, and then we're going to do more layouts again because it's that same screen that we went to when we positioned the bottom right image. So we're going to do in the horizontal area, we're going to do 0.2 inches to the right of the page. And it changes because that's the margin, but I want it outside of the margin. And then the absolute position for the vertical is 0.2 page and 0.2. Okay, and it should take my Emma Cavelli and push it up, and my text should realign. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do save, and then I'm going to just take a look at it and make sure it looks good. So if I do file, print, I'm going to get to print preview, and let's just see. It looks good. Emma's up here. We have our for sale, 3 columns, Placer Hills. Our table is correct. We have our quotes. That looks good. It's all breaking at the right place. So we're good. So at this point, you can save it and submit it. And good luck with your labs. Thank you.